Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kurt. Welcome back to Farlands or Bust. This is episode 739 of the series as we excavate ourselves out of the last episode's hidey hole, secure it, grab Wolfie, dispense of some cavalry, and continue west towards the far lands here in Minecraft Beta 173. Like I said, episode 739 for your Wednesday, May 29th, 2019. This one also being recorded live for a in-studio Twitch audience. Gonna get out the laugh track as we continue on here, and we continue raising money for Direct Relief charity. What do I need? I need wooden planks. That's what I remember I needed stuff. So let's actually do that before I get too far gone into the episode. But yeah, we're still raising money for Direct Relief charity. Farlandsorbust.com is where you can check on the status of that. Up to $25,284.33. Thank you, everybody who continues donating. Of course, asking questions, giving me things to talk about. Giving me things to talk about indeed, as opposed to the YouTube comments, which you're all lovely, and each comment counts towards interaction and interactivity for the YouTube, for Alan's algorithms on YouTube. So I appreciate that, but with a lot of people refinding the series or finding the series for the first time, a lot of the same questions and comments. So the old donor questions to the charity bring some spice. Bring some sweet spice. Let's make a boat. Up, beep, 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 pop. Yeah, it was a long... I say this not having a Monday through Friday job, but it was a long weekend here in the United States, Memorial Day weekend. I almost said legendary, but that is not anywhere near the term. The colloquial, the agreed upon sort of non-scientific start of summer is Memorial Day. A lot of festivals, shows, doohickeys happening over Cookouts Memorial Day weekend, and then of course the end of summer. The end of summer forever tends to be Labor Day, another 3-day weekend. But yeah, I got out in a boot into the city. Went out on a hike on Monday, which was surprising because I'm sure it was at like the more popular or closer hikes to Seattle. Completely crowded. Just in general, the weekends, finding parking anywhere, either in the city or at a trail, is bill nigh impossible. And but yeah, got kind of lucky. Went on a trail that's a little bit off the beaten path. Not a big mountain waterfall whiz bang special place, but it was really a chill hike. It was a chill hike. Chill. So I enjoyed that. Got quite a bit of sun. It was a lot sunnier than I think I remember seeing it forecasted. Wait, did I hear another pig? Yeah. But yeah, had a good weekend. Took a look at some stuff. Checking out my financials. If you've listened to, let me just do a segue. I have to. If you've listened to the Ran When Parked podcast, which, have you heard of it? Because I've only mentioned it every day on Instagram, on Twitter, on my Twitch, in previous Farlands or Bust episodes. But in addition to Farlands or Bust having its own podcast edition, I am also a co-host on a podcast called Ran When Parked, where Cone Dodger, ZK, and myself, with the what should I call them? The musings of one less cubes. We search and poke fun and amusement at all the online car ads that we find, since we have like alerts and schedules and links to saved searches and things for cars. And anyway, in the last episode, it was teased that I found an 85 Mazda RX-7 GSL SE or whatever it is, with the upgraded fuel injected rotary engine. Very interested in those cars, and left it on a cliffhanger because I'm like, well, I'll let you know how it drives because I'm gonna go see it. So no spoilers there. No spoilers there, and might be spoiling by saying, what if I did get a third car? I'm not, like, looking for anybody's approval, but it's been on my mind. Yeah, it's been on my mind, and is potentially imminent. I've taken time, though. I've taken time. That's always good. Coulda, over the weekend, came home with a bundle of joy, but sleeping on it, letting it simmer is always a good thing. And then if it gets sold, oh, that'll stink because it's a rare car or because it was a good price. But it's not the end of the world. It's not something I need. It's not like a kidney transplant or something. It's, but it's also like, then I'm like, am I, and this is adulthood sneaking its ugly head. Is that responsible? Shouldn't you be saving? Isn't that part of, like, an emergency fund if you have a health deductible? Insurance claim deductible? Like, I'm not, like, using rent money or anything like that, but... And then, of course, even... Oh, should I spend that money on the Corolla? Probably not. Like, the Corolla, I still want to be a project, but it's like, I'm not gonna throw a Corolla's worth of money at the Corolla, because financially that's, I mean, you would end up with a cool-looking Corolla, but it's, it's not gonna increase the value or anything like that, I tell you what. So, yeah, it's a thought, so maybe stay tuned. And maybe I'll be back with some disappointment. I'll team up with Good and he can deliver it for you. But stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. I will say that it is not a specific listing, but it is a car that has been featured on previous episodes of Ran When Parked. So now you just gotta go back and watch or listen to them all. I say, ran.whenparked.com. There've only been 4 episodes, so you can just breeze right through those on your commute, right? Do cars require constant funding to remain okay or functional? Potentially. I mean, not, like, it's also, like, yeah, I'm not looking for another project car. That's not what I'm looking for. I have my Crosstrek. That's my, like, this thing is still under warranty, but I don't have a job. I don't even need the Crosstrek. That's come up in conversations. Like, you could just sell the Crosstrek and use, like, a fun car as your daily. Probably wouldn't be as utilitarian with Juno, or if it's not off-road capable, getting out to more of the boonies for hikes and things. But do I need a 4-year-old car? No, but it's all paid off and it's mine and whatever. So yeah, but yeah, I'm not looking for another project. And the one I'm looking at is not a project. It's been very well taken care of. If anything does go wrong, then decision time would have to be, do I want to fix it, or should I just be like, I've had my fun, I'll sell it for a loss, and whoever picks it up can use it, or fix it up, or restore it, or whatever they want to do, make it their project. I already got a project. It's tiny and yellow and slow. Talking about the car. But yeah. Anyway, yeah, I mean, like, Cone is definitely somebody who has a fun daily driver. In Betty, the Audi TT, is a car I would drive. I would have that. I would have it. Not dog friendly though. Not no backseat for a dog to live in. But yeah. So I don't know. That's been on my mind. I've had help. Folks I'm talking to, people going with me to see it and stuff like that. So we'll see. And again, I'm kind of sitting on it. I'm sitting on my hands for a day or two. Maybe they'll come down in price. Maybe it'll get sold, or maybe I'll be like, you know what, let's do this. You know what else we need to do? Go to sleep and continue in the morning. And awakeness. Awakeness indeed. And yeah, and just in general, as far as like money goes, I don't go out and party. I don't drink at all. I don't have lavish tastes or have any really other. I don't gamble. I don't have any other really like money spendy lifestyle choices. I don't international travel ever. Like I know people who are like a lot of people are going to Japan. Japan is real hot right now. It's real in. But like that can't be cheap at all. I know it's not cheap because the only international flight I bought was to Minecon Paris, and that was the price of these cars, possibly, or at least half of them. So yeah, I feel confident in my choices. For $1. You know what other choices people made? Donating to Direct Relief at farlandsorbust.com. And then they ask questions with their donations. And now I'm going to answer them. Like Emily here. Emily wrote... We haven't found a spawner in a while either. We had that pink sheep a few episodes ago, but we really haven't seen any visible... I mean, that was clearly one, but I can't see it, so I ain't gonna touch it. But Emily here has a question. I wrote a final paper in my video gaming class. There's video gaming classes? Where were they when I was in school? Ooh, look at that. Wrote your final paper on Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice after seeing your playthrough. Ooh. I wrote about its portrayal of psychosis while also allowing for a hero's journey. Have you found similar games that completely integrate you into the mind of the character? Well, perhaps you've already touched on this on your thesis, but I feel like one of the neat things about Hellblade, and maybe why I liked it, is because it didn't put you were not Senua. You were one of the voices in her head from the get-go. One of the other voices, the main voice, like greets you like, "Oh, hello, you're new here. This is how things work around here." And then by the end, you end up replacing that voice as the primary voice. And that's how I play games. I have a hard time, like, becoming the character, becoming Max Payne, becoming even, like, in what's the word I'm looking for? In non-narrative games, like Battlegrounds, or you know, I'm not my player. I'm always outside of the player. I am behind the keyboard and mouse, so I tend not to be able to roleplay that too easily. Look at this over here. Is this a whole floaty bit? That'd be cool. I mean, I suppose Farlands or Bust a little bit, because it's a journey and a play style and even like a skin of my own choosing, and it's Kurt J. Mac. So this is probably the closest I get to actually like I am the character in this game, which is how I end up interacting with like Wolfie or the world around, or like, you know, look at this, or you know, It's not necessarily me against a game, it's me in the game. But thinking of similar games, I mean, similarly, I think Max Payne, even though they took a more... Oh, what's the word? I don't want to say farcical, but there's some farce in there, poking fun at the standard action hero man dude sort of setup. Ooh, I have an extra wool. There you go. Like that one similarly. You end up in his nightmares and dreams, and there's internal monologue. Satire, thank you very much. I'm good with words. Look at this neat place. This floaty shoe thing, slipper. It's like a sideways vertical slipper. And then we're over here to a bullseye cave. Ye old bulls, the eye of the bull cave. I mean, well, it's tough. I mean, it's tough to try to decide, is this a lighting glitch or is this a legitimate cave? I don't want to get shot. Oh, lighting glitch. Lighting glitch. This is a cave, though. Yeah. Alright, let's go around. Haven't seen one of those in a while. Forgot those were even in this game. I mean, they're all in the current versions of the game, these lighting glitches and problems, but not in this version. Like, you know, there's rhyme. We played Gris, Gra, Gr, whatever it's called. That one was, like, you didn't know what was going on. Like, you could piece together, but there was no dialogue, there was no real connection as a character, more so than it was just overall emoting, just feelings right in the feels. So yeah, there's certainly other games. I mean, even like, I could say the earlier Tomb Raider games, the latest Tomb Raider games try, but they get wrapped up too much in their QuickTime events and loot and scoot, open world jibba jabba. Like, they put you in the mind of the old Lara Croft, who's like just out to have fun, and then like, oops, it turns into trying to save the world, you know. So it's hard to specifically answer answer that. I think that makes for a good game if they can successfully make, not so much even, I don't think it matters to integrate you, think you are the character. But if they convince you to care about the character as if they were a real person and not like a difficult to control or understand computer program, like it just could be a difference in personality. I didn't care for the person you play in Firewatch, so I just kind of stopped playing because I'm like, this person is not making the choices or saying the things that I would even remotely agree with. So I can't connect with this person, so I can't connect with the story and don't care to continue it. I'm also a stubborn, wrinkly old raisin, so there's that. There is that, but thank you very much, Emily. I hope you did well on that paper on Hellblade. Dravir asks, when you're feeling sad, down, or stressed out, I suggest you take... It sounded like it was going to be an infomercial. Feeling sad, down, stressed out, try Dravir's beers. Try alcoholism. No. Is there a type of food that can lighten up your mood? Ooh, a poet and didn't know it. What is it? From where do you know it? From whence do you know it? Do you have any good memories attached to it, Dravir? No, I don't. I don't think I do. And this is very similar to like, what's your favorite comfort food? This is a complex way to ask comfort food, because if you're sad, stressed out, or whatever, you want comfort food. Like if I'm sick, like a soup, a nice broth, a soup with a nice toasty broth is always good. And if anything, if it doesn't obviously cure me, it's easy. It's an easy meal, and it's warm and good. No, like I was really tired and like felt really dry and sun scorched after the hike yesterday, so we picked up some Talenti brand mint chocolate chip gelato, which is like a refreshing, like, ooh, instead of feeling like dusty and pollinated and gross and sweaty after a hike, fresh mint cold ice cream. So yeah, that's tough. That's kind of a tough one to answer. I baked that banana bread the other day. That was good, but it's not like I didn't do it as a mood. I had bananas that were in need of becoming bread. I think everybody is in agreeance of the Talenti brand ice cream gelato. Also, they come in plastic containers, which are recyclable, as opposed to the plasticized paper containers, pints, that most other ice creams come in, which are not recyclable or reusable. They hold nuts and bolts from old Toyotas. I tell you what. Let's make another elevated hidey hole right by this floaty thing. And then we can continue in the morning. Oh, this is kind of actually close to that. I didn't realize I was right next to that. That should be safe, right? That's like 2 blocks away. Let me... for safety. Nothing can spawn! Alright. Ooh, eclipse. And awakeness. Ooh. Ah! Skeletons and herds. A murder of pigs. A murder of pigs. I don't need anything, really. I'll let that skeleton die, and then I can pick up his residue. Yep. Got any arrows for me? Yeah, you do. A singular one. Continuing on. Just before we started streaming, one Fujits asks, what non-space everything takes place in space, Fajita? Everything. What non-space technological advancement are you looking most forward to? Oh, that guy's coming after us? No, he's fine. Are you most looking forward to in the next 5 years? How about the next 20 years? If I knew what it was, I would try to get on top of it. I wouldn't, honestly. I'm, like I said, even with like the YouTube thing, I'm not very early adopter, early entrepreneurial with things. But a phone that doesn't lose Bluetooth connectivity to your car like it did yesterday. I was searching for a nearby bank, found it, and clicked it, and then it like was just no more audio, no more music or directions through the speakers for you. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Okay, Google. Ha! My phone got that. I hope all yours did too. I don't know. I don't what are we like? What are the things in the pipeline? I don't know. Curing diseases would be cool. 100% vaccination uptake would be great. Making measles go back away would be fantastic. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I suppose some people might say autonomous vehicles, drone delivery packages, but I'm not, like, I enjoy technology and like, ooh, neat things, but I'm also not all about progress for progress sake or technology for technology's sake. That doesn't necessarily solve a pressing issue for the world or society, as opposed to just like being very specific for, you know, most new technologies benefit the people who are rich enough to afford it, and then it's kind of designed around that. You know, I'm more looking forward to seeing, like, okay, and true, non-space, but okay, there's going to be some non-space technology, or some space technology, some telescope technology that, much like CAT scans, or was it MRIs, were developed from astronomical equipment, X-ray equipment, to see beyond the visible wavelengths. And that, I don't know that that's stuff that I have any sort of knowledge about. I guess, yeah, and anything more efficient, renewable energy usages, whether or not it be wind farms or tidal farms or battery capacities, and easier to make batteries. But yeah, otherwise, like, yeah, like, I see you guys in chat are talking about 3D printing. That really has, I mean, it's still in its infancy, but I feel like it's been in its infancy for like 15 years. It hasn't really done a great deal for anybody who can't afford it. You know, like, okay, the space station has a new 3D printer now, and they used it to 3D print a tool instead of creating it on the ground and having to send it up on a spaceship. Okay, that's interesting. But that's not daily life improving for anybody here on the ground. On a wide scale, I guess. I suppose there might be case studies and whatever that can prove me wrong with that, but yeah, I don't know. That's another tough one. Probably just like convenience stuff. Indeed, thank you very much for the donation in question. Let's see here. Timo Warner, remember that name? It's been a while since we've heard from Timo, but thank you very much for the donation. And this question, you've spent a lot of time looking at your sword in Minecraft. What is your favorite pixel on your Minecraft swords? Well, since we left the diamond sword of spawn pointiness, I don't think favorite pixel. Is this a meme? Everybody's making. Am I missing a meme here about the term favorite pixel? I don't know. The Pixel 2. My phone! Yeah, that's my favorite pixel. Okay, Google. Went off again. Nothing I ever heard of. Okay. I think this is mostly a joke question. If there is a meme, I don't know it. If there isn't, then I'm very sorry. My favorite pixel is the one you can't see. Right there on the four facing side that's just off screen. It only shows itself once every other step with the view bobbing on. It's shy like me. Dog bark outside. I don't know if you guys picked that up on the mic. Let's see here. Radio with the number 2 spelt in there. Have you ever played Halo? What do you think of the franchise? Maybe you can play some for the 365 Games Project. And where can I find the list of the games you've played? Do you listen to vinyls? Ooh, a wide variety of questions here. I do not have a record player, so I do not listen to the vinyls. I still need to publish like I'm keeping a spreadsheet of all the games, but right now on my Twitch page, if you go under the videos and collections, I do have a collections of all the VODs of all the games we've played, and in the description of those VODs is a link to where you can find or buy the game that I've played. So yeah, right now, twitch.tv/KurtJMac, there's videos, and then you can select what you want to see, and it's not highlights. Well, I guess they all are highlights, but it's not past broadcasts or highlights. You have to go to the collections. It's like a playlist. A collection is a playlist. Did I just see a piece of grass disappear up here? Did that just transpire? Are we just gonna... Okay, we're ignoring that, I guess. So yeah, I think I still have to add Observation, because we recently played Observation on stream, so that's the last one I gotta add to that list. And then similarly, yeah, I just have to find the best way to make public the spreadsheet that I'm keeping. And Halo, I played like multiplayer, 4-screen, split screen, quad screen. What is that called? Halo, like in college. But I've never like played the single player campaigns. Not really interested either. It's kind of that robot first person shooter type of stuff that I'm just not super duper into. And are they even on PC at all? I don't know. They could be. I mean, I have obviously an Xbox One, but right now I don't play games on that. That's just been relegated to a very large and expensive set-top box, streaming box in my living room. So no, I really don't have too much interest in the Halo games. Perhaps because it already has so much like fan base and so many games and lore around it that it's just like it's too late. It's too late. I don't want to bother with that. And also just the genre. Oh, my shovel! The genre itself is not one of great interest to me. Oh, we can make an iron shovel. Yeah, that's right. We got a few pieces of iron left here. Getting fancy. I should close my window when I start recording, right? Oh, buddy. All right. Well, that does it for episode 739 of Farlands or Busts. See ya, Wolfie. Let's see here. How should I... Oh, I should that first, actually. This place is claustrophobic. It's not big enough. Not enough space in here for the two of us. For the one of us. Oop. Alright. So yeah, farlandsorbust.com. You can keep donating to Direct Relief Charity. Like I said, I think June is a good time. This season 7 started in June of 2017, so it's been a few years. So I think maybe it would be good to wrap up season 7 in June to kind of make it a full 24-month excursion. That's not what I meant to do. So I'll keep you updated on that. I do have a few things happening in June, though, unfortunately. Well, not unfortunately. I'm looking forward to them. Like a car show, a classic Japanese car show that I'm going to be attending with the Corolla. Oh, shoot. Ah, dang it. Which reminds me, I really wanted to call and make an appointment with the muffler exhaust person today. And instead of that, I started streaming. See, this is what happens when I put work above other things in my life. Oh, man. Why is my inventory suddenly just overwhelmed? What's this flint? Dang flint. Yeah. So we'll see about that. I'll certainly keep you updated. Thank you, everybody, for supporting and watching and donating. FarlandsBus.com. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Kurt. I will see you next time. But I can't see it, so I ain't gonna touch it.